Sabi mga kababayan dito sa balita, the Armed Forces of the Philippines says resupply mission for BRP Sierra Madre happening zone. Pakita niya, Mr. Maravillas, in-announce na naman. Sinasadya po talaga ng Armed Forces na i-announce ngayon yung resupply mission kasi kahit hindi nila i-announce, may naka-tik-tik po. Diba? Nung hindi po nila ina-announce, just the same, inaabangan sila. Kaya ngayon, sinasadya na ng Armed Forces, in-announce nila. Kasi sabi ng Armed Forces, test mission anya namin ito. Tingnan natin kung mag-aabang uli at ibablock kami. Di ba? At ngayon, nag-warning na po yung Armed Forces sa Chinese Coast Guard na mag-behave anya kayo. Bakit niya, Mr. Maravillas, parang tumapang na yung Armed Forces. Dati man pong matapang yung ating mga kasundaluhan. Wala man pong duwag sa ating mga kababayang sundalo. But before kong ibigay sa inyo mga kababayan yung kwento, click subscribe muna dito sa ating YouTube channel and hit the notification bell para lagi po kayong updated sa mga kaganapan dito sa ating bansa. Like and share na rin po ninyo. At huwag na rin po ninyong skip yung ating mga commercial ads para tuloy-tuloy ang pag-unlad ng bagong Pilipinas. Ito yung balita ngayon mga kababayan, published by ABS-CBN News. In-announce na nila. Sabi ko nga po, last time na maganda niyan, i-full coverage ng mainstream media. Saka sa social media po, walang patid sa coverage. Para pag limbawa blinak na mga Chinese at binomba ng tubig o kung ano pa yung mga eventualities, recorded po lahat yung mga yung mga pangyayari at alam agad ng buong mundo tulad po ng pag-atake yung Desert Storm ng Amerika sa Iraq War. Full coverage po. Di ba? Yan na yung uso ngayon. Kahit nga po yung gira ngayon sa Middle East, full coverage po. Para po hindi tayo binabaliktad ng mga Chinese. Ginagamit po ng mga Chinese yung footage na naka-splice. Kinakatay nila yung mga footages. Dinodoktor nila. Ginagamit nila sa propaganda laban sa atin. Binabaliktad tayo. Ngayon, ina-announce na natin kasi sabi ko nga mga kababayan, i-announce natin, hindi natin i-announce, nakaabang sila. Laging nakaabang yung mga Chinese, may leakage yata. So sabi rito, the rotation and resupply mission Aurora to the BRP Sierra Madre, the Philippines Lone Outpost in the Ayungin Shoal is set to commence soon. Hindi lang sinabi ng Armed Forces kung kailan gagawin. Basta very very soon niya. The Armed Forces of the Philippines said ngayong araw na to, about 2 weeks after China meddled the operations by launching water cannons and nearly ramming into Manila's resupply vessels. Sabi po ni Armed Forces spokesperson Colonel Medel Aguilar, the Philippines is committed to another RORE mission para sa ating mga personnel to maintain our presence diyan sa Ayungin Shoal. Sabi niya, ito anyang rotation and reprovisioning mission that is about to take place soon, but I'm not at liberty anya to reveal the date. So tama din na wag sabihin kung kailan talaga. This is anya our exercise of our sovereign rights and jurisdiction and a testament to the full belief in the rules-based international order that underpins regional peace and stability. Sabi po niya mga kababayan, while the new operation niya is designed to be a field demonstration of our resolve to stand up against threats in coercion and the commitment of upholding the rule of law. Sabi mga kababayan ni Aguilar. Madaling sabi, mga kababayan, talagang in-announce nila ito, although walang date, para ipakita sa buong mundo, determinado ang Pilipinas. Walang makakapigil po sa ating resolve na tumayo, mga kababayan, sa tama. Kasi nga po, wala man dapat magdikta sa atin. Kasi territory natin yung ayungin. So sabi niya rito, we therefore call on all parties to abide by their obligations under international law in respect the Philippine sovereign rights and jurisdiction over its maritime shoals. Paliwanag mga kababayan ni Aguilar. But he also reiterated his warning. So nag-warning na po siya for the Chinese Coast Guard to behave, especially within the Philippines exclusive economic zone. Behave kayo mga Chinese, kasi pag naubos yung pasensya ng armed forces namin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa iyo po ang sinumpaan ng mga kasundaluhan namin. So sabi niya, they should not do any action that will endanger the people's lives. All the consequences anya that their singular act will do, the blame will be to them and to the authorities above them. So they should behave. Sabi po ni Aguilar. Kaya in-announce niya po ito para alam ng buong mundo na magpapadala sila ng resupply mission. Pag may nangyaring masama sa ating mga sundalo, o di alam na po ang gagawin ng ating armed forces, plus of course the Mutual Defense Treaty natin sa Amerika, and the our allied countries tulad po ng Japan, na ang sabi po parang may naval drill na isasagawa next week. Siguro isasabay. What? Siyempre pa siguro. Kaya siguro nag-warning yung Armed Forces of the Philippines kasi may kasabay na naval drill yung Amerika at saka yung Japan dito sa malapit, mga kababayan. So nakasilip lang siguro. What? Di ba? Pero sabi po ni Aguilar, when asked if the Philippines informed the United States, its traditional ally, about the RORE mission, Aguilar said, the planning anya is confined with the military organization. Sa atin lang anya. The Armed Forces official declined to divulge how Manila prepared for the new operation following Beijing's dangerous maneuvers earlier this month. Siyempre, hindi nasasabihin po. Sabi po ni Aguilar, that is anya a tactical information that I cannot divulge right now. But I think what shall be different in the RORE mission that will take place is that all of the world is watching. So, sigurado, pinagandaan na po mga kababayan. Baka gawin nila ay talagang full coverage ng YouTube, saka Facebook live. Plus, baka may in-invite din sila na nasa mainstream to cover the, narinigan niya, Mr. Maravilla, siguro yung discussion mo. Yun ang maganda po na gawin. Para transparent po yung ating RORE mission. At hindi nila madoktor, mga kababayan, yung operations. Documented siya. At live nakikita ng mga mamamayang Filipino. Pag umatake po sila, then the whole world, mga kababayan, ikukundin na yung mga Chinese. That will, add pressure dito sa mga Chinese, mga kababayan, sa ginagawa nila na pangbubuli, pang-aapi sa atin. Importante kasi may kakampi, di ba? Lalo't maliit tayong bansa. So sabi dito sa balita, earlier this week, the US, Japan, and Australia announced that they are looking at conducting a joint naval drill with the Philippines in the South China Sea next week. Malamang isasabay po, mga kababayan. Alams na, Kahit hindi aminin po, hindi sabihin ng armed forces natin, parang ganun yung mangyayari. Naka-convoy yata or malapit sa Ayungin Shoal yung gagawin na naval drill ng Australia, Japan at saka ng Amerika. Di wow. Ayos. Tingnan natin kung susugod pa yung Chinese Coast Guard. So sabi rito, the Japan Maritime Self-Defense Force earlier said that it would send its largest destroyer. Kaya naman pala, which is said to be upgraded to a de facto aircraft carrier to the joint exercises happening on August 23. So napakaganda. This is exciting mga kababayan. Ngayon, when asked if the exercises would take place near the Rory Mission's route, Aguilar said he is not aware of the place the US, Japan, and Australia have agreed upon. Alangan man hindi niya alam, hindi lang siya siguro otorisado na kasi kanya-kanyang spokesman yan eh. Di ba noon, yung balikatan, may naka-assign din na spokesman. Ganun po, mga kababayan. So, tama din. As for the details, Anya, of the exercise, it is for them to answer. So, maganda to, mga kababayan, na mga developments ng mga balita. And I think in the coming months, mga kababayan, masisimula na yung joint patrol. Hindi lang itong military drill, naval drill, kundi yung joint patrol na ng Amerika at ng Pilipinas plus Japan and other countries. At malamang mga kababayan, yung mga dinidiscuss natin dito na pinaposisyon na yung mga talagang yung pangrimate na na mga armas, malamang pinosisyon na mga kababayan, pinaposisyon sa ating mga EDCA sites. So, later on mga kababayan, hindi na tayo matatakot kasi we have our credible defense. Credible defense posture yung ating bansa. O ngayon, yung ating ambassador sa Amerika, si Romualdez po, ayon, ang sabi, ini-smear campaign ng mga Chinese. Sinisiraan daw. O ito po, Romualdez, we confirm smear job versus Philippine envoys. Ayan po si Romualdez, mga kababayan. Philippine diplomats have been on the receiving end of smear campaigns by China in an effort to ruin relations between the Philippines and the United States, Anya, and weaken Manila's defenses in the South China Sea. Sabi po mga kababayan ni Philippine Ambassador to the United States, Jose Manuel Romualdez kahapon. So sabi niya rito, one such effort Anya appears to have been a purported memorandum from the Department of Foreign Affairs ordering the recall of Romualdez due to bribery and corruption allegations. This was received by the Inquirer and other media outlets this week through email, Viber from a certain Mario Carmona. May mga ginagamit silang tao, mga kababayan, para manira. Talagang may mga sumasalok na po. Tama yung mga sinasabi natin. Alam nga na naman na magtatrabaho itong mga operators na walang yung mga mouthpiece po dito sa Pilipinas ng China, ay jackpot po. Juma jackpot sigurado, mga kababayan, ito mga mouthpiece. Ingat kayo sa mga ginagawa ninyo kasi pag nagkagulo, baka kayo yung unahing ipako sa krus. Di ba? Ng mga mamamayang Pilipino. So sabi po ni Romualdez, we have enough information na niya coming from our intelligence agencies to confirm that there is a smear campaign by a Chinese group out to discredit people working for stronger U.S.-Philippine relations. Sabi po ni Romualdez, The supposed confidential DFA memo sent to the Inquirer on Wednesday said that an anonymous complainant accused Romualdez of using his position to act as a public relations consultant anya for several companies in exchange for hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is a violation of the law on the ease of doing business. Tinatarget mga kababayan yung ating sugo sa Amerika. But Foreign Secretary Enrique Manalo denied that there was such a recall order and stated that Romualdez would keep his position as Manila's ambassador to Washington. The supposed memo contained many grammatical errors and its purported receiver was redacted. We're concerned. We're not sure where it's coming from, sabi po ni Manalo during a meeting with reporters on Friday, adding that the allegations against Romualdez was not true. So, sabi po ni Romualdez, sa paniwala daw niya that efforts to oust him from his post were intended to strain Philippine ties to the United States, a strong and vocal supporter of the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal ruling that invalidated China's sweeping claims to the South China Sea. So sabi niya, everything anya that I do in the US reflects exactly our relationship with the US, which is what China is always afraid of. Because if we were just on our own, they can easily push us around. But because the US is involved in it, they are now feeling that stronger relations, anya. Which is exactly what Vietnam is doing. Dagdag pa mga kababayan ni Romualdez. The ambassador explained that Vietnam is currently forming some type of coalition with countries like Japan, Australia, South Korea, and the United States to stop illegal activities of China. Tulad ng ginagawa natin po. Kaya galit po yung China kasi na-checkmate po ng ating Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. Yun po ang katotohanan yan. Yun ang rason kung bakit biglang lumitaw sa Beijing po si Mao Ding. Alams na po. Divide and conquer po ang objective ni Xi Jinping. Ito yung ginagawa ngayon dito sa atin. Kaya nga nagsipaglitawan yung mga propagandist po. Sabi rito, the Inquirer has been told by at least 3 vocal critics daw of Chinese actions in the West Philippine Sea and Beijing's expansive claims to the country's exclusive economic zone that they were requested by individuals whose identities they could not verify to write commentaries against Vietnam's alleged militarization of the South China Sea. Alams na mga kababayan kung sino yung mga writer sa mainstream ang ginagamit po sa mainstream media. Ngayon, sabi rito, retired Supreme Court Justice Antonio Carpio, J. Batumbacal, head of the University of the Philippines Institute of Maritime Affairs and the Law of the Sea, and the La Salle University International Law Professor Renato Di Castro said, they believe that Chinese or pro-Chinese groups were behind a move to also drive a wedge between Vietnam and the Philippines. So may mga ano na po, may mga operators na. They disclosed that they were offered an unspecified sum for their commentaries. May mga attempt ng bribery, mga kababayan. It's divide and conquer, Romualdez said in reaction to their disclosure po. So, tama yung mga analysis natin. Sakto po, mga kababayan. Divide and conquer. That is the intention kung bakit pinatawag po si dating Pangulong. Yun ang intention po ni Xi Jinping. Bakit mo naman kakausapin yung dating Pangulo? May bago ng Pangulo. Di ba? And I think yung ibinulong ni dating Pangulong Digong kay President Bongbong Marcos, hindi man po pinatulan ng ating Pangulo. You see? So sabi rito, if we are on good terms anya with Vietnam, the harder it is for them, referring to the Chinese, for their plan to take over the whole South China Sea. O ngayon, sabi rito ni National Security Council Assistant Secretary Jonathan Malaya that pro-Chinese operators anya in the Philippines were undermining the country's position by mouthing Chinese propaganda. Alam na natin kung sino mga taong ito. Ang mga Judas Iscariote. Ano ba? One propaganda line that the Philippines promised to remove the BRP Sierra Madre from Ayungin Shoal is part of Beijing's psychological warfare anya to sway Filipino public opinion in favor of China, sabi po ni Malaya. So in recent months, sabi rito, the Inquirer has been receiving emails and messages from unidentified individuals besmirching Boss Romualdez in Manalo. Naninirang puri po. One email from a certain Juan Res in July claimed that Manalo would be replaced by one of his undersecretaries because of his too diplomatic approach to Washington. I'm still waiting for that to happen, sabi po ni Manalo. I would be concerned with this information, but it's happening everywhere. So it's really up to us on how we find better ways to distinguish between what is the truth. Paliwanag po niya. The DFA is already looking into this matter and ask appropriate Philippine authorities to investigate. Kailangan po siguro talagang ma-identify para kailangan tugisin natin kung sino itong mga involved dito sa pakikipagsabuatan po sa Chinese government para magsagawa ng mga propaganda dito sa ating bansa. Dumami po yung mga mercenaries. mga makapili at saka mercenaries. Dumami po. Money talks kasi po eh. You see? Baka lang gusto ninyo po itong itry. Firmax Firming and Lifting Cream, pinapahid po sa mga pulses and affected area. Mainam po sa paninigas ng mga kaso-kasuan. Ito naman po, mga kababayan, Automax Regen Serum. Sa mukha naman yung application. Anti-aging po siya. You will look 10 years younger than your age. Sa mga cancer patients naman po, baka lang gusto ninyo itong itry. Nengxia Red Mix Fruit Drink. Hindi man po siya gamot. Food supplement siya. Kaya lang, gawa siya mga kababayan sa goji berry. Yung goji berry may anti-cancer properties. Ayos. Yung mga inquiries ninyo, dumiretso na lang kayo sa aming messenger sa Facebook para masagot namin agad. Ako po si Dante Maravillas. Bye-bye po. God bless.